Your restaurant's survival is dictated by a strict geographic reality. Citywide campaigns and broad social media mismanage capital on consumers who won't drive. Meaningful revenue leverage exists strictly within a 1 to 3 mile radius of your front door. This is your kill zone. Within these boundaries, attempting to reach a generic, widespread audience fails. The objective is to identify captive, high-density audience pools located right next to you and saturate them completely. Local growth relies on engineering a systematic response to these geographic and operational constraints. Inside your 3-mile ring, 2 distinct populations command the highest concentration of capital: multifamily apartment complexes and proximity businesses. A rigorous hyperlocal system stops treating these structures as random buildings on a street, and instead treats them as integrated nodes in a continuous revenue engine. The objective is to execute a psychologically calibrated outreach sequence to these nodes to maximize top-line growth over a 90-day period. You are shifting your model from waiting for transient foot traffic as a passive destination to actively capturing market share through targeted spatial saturation. The first operational step is isolating your primary zone, the 0 to half-mile walking distance ring. Here, you must execute a strict data acquisition mandate. Identify every apartment complex with 50 or more units and every business with 10 or more employees. Next is the secondary zone, spanning a half-mile to 1.5 miles. This short drive radius requires a hybrid approach of targeted digital ads and highly selective physical outreach. The tertiary zone, stretching out to 3 miles, is strictly a digital-only delivery and event radius. Physical marketing labor here yields diminishing returns and must be avoided. You built this map by physically walking these zones and cross-referencing county property records to construct a master target list of these high-value nodes. This list acts as your sole operating framework. If a building or office park is not on this map, it does not exist to your marketing budget. Mapping the geography is only the first step. Next, we must analyze unit economics. All consumers do not offer the same financial return, and raw volume does not equal revenue efficiency. This table details the revenue velocity of different customer segments. Notice the bottom row. You must immediately cease allocating capital toward Tier 6 occasional diners. They visit once or twice a month and yield minimal annual value. Compare that to Tier 1, corporate catering. Securing a local office lunch program means multiple orders a week, tickets reaching $800, and an annual value exceeding $150,000 per account. Business-to-business recurring revenue provides the highest potential for top-line growth, yet the majority of local operators completely ignore it. Beneath that is Tier 2, habitual apartment residents. The goal here is to convert nearby solo and couple diners into a predictable behavioral rhythm, eating with you 3 to 5 times a week and generating up to $10,000 annually per household. The math is clear. It takes 125 Tier 6 occasional diners to equal the revenue of a single Tier 1 corporate account. Therefore, your capital and labor must be disproportionately, almost exclusively, funneled into acquiring those high-ticket corporate accounts and habitual residents. To infiltrate those Tier 2 apartment complexes, avoid sending basic direct mail. Instead, initiate a property management partnership program. You approach the on-site leasing manager and position your restaurant as a free building amenity. You offer to cater their next resident appreciation event at zero cost. In exchange for providing the food, you secure exclusive placement. Your ordering portal goes directly into every resident's move-in welcome packet, alongside QR code lobby displays. For Tier 1 corporate capture, the approach requires aggressive Week 3 business-to-business tactics, specifically the sample drop. You deliver 8 to 10 portions of high-quality lunch directly to the target office manager, unannounced. You pair this with a one-click ordering portal card. During the follow-up call, your sales framework is simple. You handle all setup and cleanup, and their staff receives restaurant-quality food without ever having to leave the building. By giving first, these physical infiltrations create a psychological debt of reciprocity. When the ask is finally made, conversion rates jump because the relationship has already been proven through action. Physical infiltration must be reinforced by a relentless, highly targeted digital layer. This is achieved through conquest geofencing. You draw invisible digital perimeters around your partner department complexes, the target business parks, and the physical locations of local competitor restaurants. With the tracking infrastructure in place, you can weaponize specific times of day, starting with the 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. lunch window. You deploy velocity deals, time-compressed, proximity-based offers triggered directly to the mobile phones of office workers sitting inside those business park geofences. During the evening rotation from 4 to 7 p.m., you trigger anchor offers to apartment residents as they commute home, removing the friction of dinner planning. Combining strict time scarcity with immediate physical proximity creates an impulse conversion loop that standard, untargeted digital ads cannot replicate. The ultimate objective of the hyperlocal revenue system is to build a competitive moat that makes displacement impossible. Once you are entrenched as the official kitchen of a complex and secure recurring weekly catering at a nearby office, competitors are locked out. This drives massive data accumulation. Every fridge magnet, event, and geofence click funnels into a mass database. This yields a proprietary, geographically segmented customer database that no competitor can buy access to on a standard ad network. Your physical presence and the behavioral habits you have formed occupy real-world mental real estate. It cannot be strolled past, and it cannot be ignored. The restaurant that systematically owns its immediate physical radius wins the market. Phase 1 starts today. Step outside, walk your 1.5-mile radius, log your targets, and begin building your revenue engine. By prioritizing the highest velocity catering and resident tiers, restaurants typically see up to 40